I've just arrived after an intense night at Stamford Bridge, which finished a bit late, but very interesting. Just a quick line from that game. I've got the impression that the performance of Chelsea was spirited. It was fantastic, it was extraordinary in a way, because it is not easy what they did. There is lots of teams that try to do that, get too tired mentally, physically, and crumble down at some point. So spirited, generous performance, everybody helped each other, and generally you have to say an extraordinary result, one that for many was unexpected. 1-0, couldn't get better to the Santiago Bernabeu, to the Camp Nou. But the tactics were wrong, I think. I know people call them resultadists. If the result says that the team, a team won, that team got the tactics right. I think Chelsea can play better and even scare Barcelona more than they did, because if those were the tactics, if Chelsea employs those tactics again, and it means that Barcelona hit the post twice and Clasico has to clear up the line and there is 24 shots on goal, very risky tactics. But if instead of 4-5-1 they actually attack with a little bit more intelligence, tactical intelligence, perhaps dropping some of the, leaving another forward like Malouda or Sturridge, even Torres, somebody like that, that has got work but also that can run fast, and you can just leave it in the corner of your own half, the top half, just waiting for the ball to be released. Then perhaps there'll be more of a chance at the Camp Nou. But anyway, great from Chelsea. It's left the return like very, very intriguing. But I'm here just to talk about the Clasico. Landed about an hour ago. Time to have lunch soon. But before that, I just thought I'll send you this because is there any other game this weekend? It's a bit like that, isn't it? No, I know it is. But it's fascinating how the Clasico has become in England almost like an English team or an English fixture. How everybody has it in the calendar. How they just know the personalities of both teams. They know the weaknesses, their strengths. They argue about it with passion. That I feel so proud of seeing that taking place in England. I'd say it's a bit of good work from Sky Sports, who just dedicated so many hours and time to Spanish football, and also to the performances of the two teams. Of course, if they weren't good, nobody would be watching. So this occasion, of course, is a game that has to have a different kind of edge to the ones that we've seen lately. We've got the last one, which was a 2-2 draw at the Camp Nou after Barcelona won 2-0 up, and they basically thought they had qualified for the next round of the Cup. This is the second leg of the Cup, and Real Madrid came back to a 2-2. Many people are saying, that's how Real Madrid should play, but they don't need to come from behind. It was one of those. I don't think Real Madrid will do that. Real Madrid will play like Chelsea in the first half, not in the second half when it was almost like a line of 10 defending, but more spread out, more ready for the counter-attack, because otherwise when you recover the ball you only got the chance to throw it to Benzema or Drogba in the case of Chelsea, and that's it, and look for the second balls and hope that somebody is around from your team to actually get the ball back. I think Real Madrid will do that. Benzema will be the man up front, but so will Cristiano Ronaldo. Perhaps with four in the middle that sometimes will become three when they attack, like Higuaín or Di Maria on the wing, and Khedira, Xabi Alonso. Back four that probably won't go forward much. We'll see if Contra becomes part of that midfield, or if plays again on the left hand side of the defence. He was very poor against Bayern Munich, so that will be a weakness. But it's interesting that both teams, both Barcelona and Madrid, are actually coming to the game having lost the first leg of the Champions League, because it means that they won't be able to leave anything out for the second leg. It means that there's going to be 3 intense games. Not much rotation I don't expect from Real Madrid. A little bit more in the sense that perhaps Cesc will be dropped, and at home you may be able to see Pedro instead of Cesc perhaps. We will see, and maybe Gerard Piqué tends to decide as well, and you rest Puyol so he's fresh for the game. Second leg. Not much more I expect. We will see in the last few hours before the game. On the way here, I met about 5 people that were talking about football and Spanish football, and they were just here for the Clasico. First of all, how the hell did they get tickets? It's so impossible. I'm still trying to get 5 tickets, and better to get them. But at the moment, I haven't got them, and it's a day and a half before the Clasico. Still fighting for it. Still hope. But yeah, no, there were some Irish guys, English guys, and they were coming over for the Clasico. So, you know, it is, as I'm saying, kind of emotional to see that something that comes from my country alerts and wakes up the imagination and the excitement of so many people. So, we'll be there at the Camp Nou, and I hope you watch it. And customers, I hope you do put your money where it should go. Bet would be a draw, a high scoring draw, and that would put things very easy for Real Madrid in the league, I think. I know that Barcelona have won when they had to, but I'm seeing a Barcelona that depend too much on Messi, number one. And, you know, they need a goal scorer, they need a Villa, they don't have it. I think Xavi's the best goal scorer, second best goal scorer with 16 goals. And also this whole plan B, it's been happening all season, but now that the big games appear, it's quite clear that that is a weakness of everything through Messi, far too much Messi. When they try to use the wide positions, there's no point in putting crosses in, there's no point to corners or certain pieces to be put into the rival box because there's nobody to finish it. So I think Real Madrid have realised that and may take advantage of it. So perhaps a 2-2 result. What do you think? I'll go for that. Anyway, that's it. I'll send it now, and hope to see you at the other side of the Clasico if we survive. Cheers.